The natural world is a dangerous place. There are very few species that don't have any predators at all, and even fewer species whose predators have gone extinct. Most of us live with the constant threat of being eaten hanging over our heads, but for the most part, we don't have too much to worry about. That's because there's a natural balance between predator and prey. Hi, it's our beautiful planet, and this is Minute Metaphor. When a new species of prey arrives in an area, there's often a short period of time when they're particularly vulnerable. After all, it takes time for prey species to learn the habits and behaviors of their new predators, so when a new food source shows up, predators will often gobble them up. In the short term, this is great for the predators. They get to feast on a plentiful, nutritious meal with little effort required to catch them. But in the long run, this isn't super sustainable. If the predators eat too many of the prey, they'll eventually eat themselves out of house and home. So instead, natural selection favors predators that don't eat too many prey, allowing some prey to escape and reproduce. These survivors then pass on their knowledge to the next generation, making the whole population more wary and harder to eat, and that means the predator has to spend more energy catching each individual prey, reducing how much energy they get out of the hunt. Over time, this leads to a balance where predators can find enough food without wiping out their food source, at least until another species of predator or prey shows up, and the whole system gets thrown off balance again. And that's why, even though we are constantly at risk of being eaten, we don't need to spend our entire lives worrying about being hunted down and devoured. There's a balance in the ecosystem that keeps us safe for now. This is a classic example of a predator-prey cycle, which is a powerful force in nature. When one species of predator and one species of prey interact, they exert selective pressures on each other, favoring traits that help each of them survive and reproduce despite the other's efforts to eat them. But keep in mind, this balance is always shifting. When a new disease, habitat change, or other species enters the ecosystem, it can tip the balance in favor of predators or prey. And understanding how these cycles work helps us predict how these changes might play out. For instance, scientists have used mathematical models to show that if too many predators are removed from an ecosystem, the prey population can explode, leading to overgrazing and habitat destruction. But if scientists can understand the delicate balance that exists between the various predators and prey in an ecosystem, they can help preserve it. So while we can't say for sure what the future holds, we do have some control over whether we tip the balance of nature towards an age of giant monsters or an age of ecological collapse. We just have to hope it doesn't end in a mass extinction event.